Well, hi, Budget Comics back again. Nate with Budget Comics back again. And we're going to do, like I was doing before, 7 books. I said 5, but we're going to do 7 books that I think are worth pickup, that are cheap, undervalued books that you can find fairly easily. We're going to start today with Spectacular Spider-Man 220. With the Renew Your Vow event and everything going on, this is the announcement that Mary Jane is pregnant. And with Mayday Parker kind of taking a big role in the Renew Your Vow Battle World thing, this would be a great issue to pick up. I got this just a couple months ago for $2. I haven't seen it in too many videos, so it might be a great pickup, and it's one of those books that, if you're a Spider-Man fan, is fairly significant. And also looking for going forward, this might be one of those books that's worth getting. And that's my to-buy book. This is my sorta kinda book. This is Web of Spider-Man 35. This is the first appearance of the second Tarantula, which, if you know Spider-Man, Tarantula is the guy in the blue bandana, the red jumpsuit, and the pointy shoes. This is the second incarnation. The guy's name is Luis. Looking at the Ant-Man movie coming up, there is a character, I can't remember who he's played by, but there is a character named Luis who is Scott Lang's cellmate in prison. That guy, I can't remember the actor's name, he actually is one of the headliners on the movie poster, which I thought, man, that's weird that kind of a small role would be on the movie poster. And I decided, look, who's named Louise in the Marvel Universe? Well, Tarantula is. So you have Tarantula, Yellow Jacket, Ant-Man, and there's rumors there might be some Spider-Man ties in this movie. This sort of kind of this dollar book, you want to have a little fun, just taking some wild guesses, worth doing. Next is Avengers West Coast 89. This is the first appearance of Alchema, I'm not sure how you pronounce it. But basically, if you want to think in terms of Ultron and wives, this is Ultron's second wife. Jocasta was his first. Alchema is his second. I think she goes by the name of War Toy at some point in time. And Jocasta was based on the brain patterns of the Wasp. Alchema was based on the brain patterns of Mockingbird, Bobby Morris. So with Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D., Age of Ultron, if they wanted to make a tie-in, Bobby Morris is on that show, bada bing, bada boo, you never know. Dollar book, worth grabbing. Next is Secret Invasion number 8, and stick with the Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. This is the first appearance of Hammer, which was the Norman Osborn incarnation of S.H.I.E.L.D. when he took over after he killed the Skrull Queen. And, I got this for $3, worth picking up if you see it. There's probably a variant cover, I just not into variants really. Next we have Power Pack number 12. This is the first appearance of a lot. This is kind of like Morlock's first appearance 2.0. They have been around for quite some time, but this is the first appearance of a lot of the Morlocks. You see, like in the animated series, X-Men animated series, Piper, Annalee, Ape, Tar Baby. That really did not appear in X-Men 169. So, it's a dollar book. Morlocks is picking up some heat with the Deadpool movie, having Angel Dust, and Caliban showing up in the Age of Apocalypse movie. If you're into Morlocks and you want to just kind of get all the first appearances, this is kind of a key book in the Morlock anthology, I guess you would say. Next is Static... what number is this? Static 31. And I'm not really into Static. I know who he is. But I know there's movie buzz with Jaden Smith possibly playing him, and Static Shock anyway. This is kind of an interesting book because this came out prior to the Static Shock series, and I think even before the cartoon series. And this portrays Static's origin as a young teenager, where in the book he's much older. This actually kind of retells his origin story and shows him as the character we kind of know from Static Shock. And I think this is the first time that happened. So, you know, it was $1.50. I got it for $1.50, maybe $1. You know, might be, if Static really starts to take off, that might be something to grab onto. This was 50 cents, and this was a semi-big book back in the late 90s. Wildcats 11. This is the first appearance of Mr. Majestic, which is kind of the Wildstorm version of Superman. Even, I think, took over for Superman at one time in the comics. You know, had a couple of series. You know, I saw this for 50 cents. I was like, man, worth picking up. Another character that debuted here was Savant, which was kind of a big character too for a while. Again, you know, these Image characters, now DC characters, I guess, kind of come and go. Kind of became disposable. But, you know, for 50 cents, what the hey, you know? And last, again, with the New Mutants X-Force movie coming up, you know, Rob Liefeld said that the X-Force movie would be his X-Force, not the current incarnation. And if you're going to have Rob Liefeld X-Force and you're going to do a New Mutants with Deadpool and Cable, you gotta have Shatterstar. And this is the first one-panel cameo appearance of Shatterstar, and you can find this for $2. Shatterstar, I can't remember if he's related to Longshot. He comes from Mojo World. I think there was some relation. Maybe it was a clone. But he had the double swords, and he had the silly face helmet, and all kinds of, you know, just your typical Rob Liefeld macho character. You know, so like I said, $2. You know, prelude to X-Force right before New Mutants 100. So, you know, well worth the pickup if you can find it. So, well, that's all for now. Like if you like. I'm going to post again no matter what. All right, bye.